In this lesson we will focus on finding below Arabic alphabets in Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Let's go. So today's letter that we want to find is first letter Noon, and then we'll also go find letter Ya. So let's do everything about letter Noon. So Anabia, letter Noon can hide as a whole. Sometimes you see a whole Noon there and it's not even going to be trying to hide. It's right there in plain sight. Sometimes the Noon gets tricky and it hides like this. And you just see a little tiny stem and you see a dot on top. So, Anabia, should the dot always be on top or can the dot be down also?
On top.
On top, it's Noon. The dot always needs to be on top. Okay, excellent. So this is letter Noon. Okay, let's go find letter Noon in our Arabic scripture, in our Quranic sheet. Okay. Okay, so today's Noon is going to be really tricky. So the Noon either is going to hide like a full Noon, like this, or the Noon is going to be doing something very tricky. It's going to be doing something like this, like something like this. Just the dot is visible, a little tiny. I call it a little tiny stem and the dot. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Nabia, first I'll let you find the Noon, okay? Go ahead, Nabia. You can take out your coloring, your writing tool. Let's go. And you're trying to find every Noon. Yes, that is the Noon. Very nice. Anabia found a big Noon and a baby Noon. Good job. Very good. Very good. Okay, excellent. So Anabia found for me all the Noons. Okay, but one Noon is still missing. Okay. So Anabi found the big Noon for me, and Anabi found the baby Noons for me also. The baby Noons are like this. The baby Noons for me also. Good job. So I am going to forget another Noon. So there is a little tiny stem, and the stem is kind of going something like this. Okay, and the Noon and the dot on top is kind of telling us it's a Noon. And it's also blue in color. Hey, what is that? Since it can't be a fa, there is no round big head. It can't be a qaf. It can't be a qaf. This is a fa, round big head and a dot. So I am going to show you where it is, okay? So it is actually very tricky and it's sitting right here. Don't you think, Anabia, this is too tricky?
Yes.
It's totally tricked us, right? Who would know that today the stem is not going to be like this? Today the stem is going to go like this. Who knew? But if ever that happens, we know. How do we know it's a Noon? Well, it does not have a round big head. So that's why, no, it does not have a round big head and two dots. So we're like, you know what? then if it's not a fa, it's not a qaf, this must be a noon. Okay, so this is a noon then. So very tricky noon. Okay, so inshallah, next time it comes, we'll know. If you have a stem and one dot on top, no big head, round big head, that means it is letter noon. Good job. Okay, let's do one more find. Okay, so this is another sheet. Let's go and find letter noon. This time, you know what? I'm going to do the bouncy thing, okay? Okay. Hey, that's not a bouncy ball. Let's take out a bouncy ball. Okay, that's a bouncy ball. Okay, Rabia, this time let's go make it. Let's now, if I bounce on a noon, you have to say noon, okay? Bismillah. Okay, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Is this noon? Yes, no?
No.
Okay, good job. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, where is Noon?
Noon.
Yeah, that was Noon. Good job.
Noon.
Yeah.
Noon.
Yes, good job, Noon. 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 This Noon did not do any good job hiding. It's just there in plain sight. At least this one tried to hide with one side. This one did a good job. Okay, let's go find more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. What is this? Noon? Yes, no.
No.
No. Okay, okay, okay. How about this one?
Noon.
Noon.
Mm.
How about this one?
Noon.
Noon. Good job. But I want to tell you something. In this line, there are more than two noons. Okay, so guess what? Noon? Yes. Noon? Yes. And noon. What? Noon tricked us one more time today, okay? But it won't be able to trick us next time because now we know all the moves of the noon, how it can trick us. Now, how did this noon? Hey, this does not look like noon. This looks like something else. But we know something. We know what noon is doing, what trick noon is playing. So if this is letter noon, you know what the noon did? I'll tell you what the noon did. The noon is like, no, I did a good job. It looks like noon. That's what the noon is saying. Okay. So how is it noon? Well, actually, what happened that the noon is joining from the first half of its body. Okay. See this first half of the body, it's trying to join from the first half of its body, and the dot is just put the dot from there to here. Okay. That's how I know. This is what it did. Okay, that's how it's the noon. Did you think it looked like a za first? Did you think it looked like a letter za?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of my students think it looked like letter za. But how do we know it's not letter za? Because I'm going to tell you another story. Okay, the story is that the same size family, they do not join from their end tips. Okay, what does that even mean? Well, let's go see. Okay, so the same size family, one of them is Ra, one of them is Za. Then we have Wow, also same size family. Then Dal is same size family. Then Dal is also same size family. Okay, this looks like a pretty good Za to me, but no, it's not, because this same size family follows a rule. Nobody can join from the end tip. No, Wow cannot join, Dal cannot join, Dal cannot join. Ra, Za, Wow, same size family can join from the end tip. If this is joining, that must mean it's some other letter, and we know what letter it is. So what letter is this, Anabia? This is what letter? Noon. Excellent. Mashallah. So today we have rounded up all the tricks a noon can play on us. And now we know very well that what noon can do. Okay, excellent. And you like this story? The same size family can never join from their end tips. Okay, good job, mashallah. Okay, mashallah. We did letter noon in a lot of detail today because this is one letter that might trick us in the future, but now we know all its ways. It can play a trick on us. Mashallah. Good job. Good job, Anabia. You did great, mashallah.